jagana ayada gülana yelana yelata bürgüdür boz tengri azit suana zuvata odana odada yarın rigurmez yalika laz bayanay kalin notigen wah.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Franck Kessié, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder, with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence, and he plays an important hand in moves forward. You really can't be asking for much more than that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's an excellent interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Bakuna. Bazor played up towards the front line. Indika is onto it in a flash. Bazor cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. physical challenge. Leandro Bacuna. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Leandro Bacuna. Aim forwards. And it's lofted through here. And the keeper has it. Single. Driven forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Locadia. Bacuna. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Leandro Bacuna. Nice control. Guesson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Boga. Kessier. Boga. Out towards the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Crosses it in here. Gets good distance on it.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Does really well to win the ball there. Doué, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Boga.
Ivory Coast, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Guesson. Leandro Bacuna. And here's the chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Azor with the clearance. That is a brilliant interception. Bacuna forwards and with intent. Fofana. Doué, that's a sharp pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A bit of throw in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, there's the shot! They scored! just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's on a charge. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Played into the box. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Boga. That's good play. Kessié. He can get that clear. Fofana. Kessié. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Ndika cuts it out. Doué shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Leandro Bacuna. Ndika aim forwards. Time and again they are repelled. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Leandro Bacuna. He's in a good position here. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Leandro Bacuna. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, nicely intercepted. Boga. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes for a shot! Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that's well seen too. Singo goes forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Locadia. Camp has a shot! Bazor plays it short. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. And the finish! Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Probing pass. That's been slipped through. Wahi.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aim forwards. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Boga. Boga. And the shot! Locadia, and the counter is on. Bakuna, and it's played forward. Leandro Bakuna is onto it in a flash. That's really well manoeuvred. Locadia. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to dink it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bakuna wins the duel this time. Strong running down that left flank. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Plays it in low. Boga.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pepe. That's very neat. Fofana. There are a few waiting. He has a crack! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Quality ball. And it's played forward. Singo forwards and with intent. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Wahi. Leandro Bacuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they could break here. And he has been fouled there. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Kessier. Lofted upfield. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, it's a nice... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bacuna. Played out to the right. Wahi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Pepe. And here's Wahi. He's found Wahi! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Locadia. Out to the right. Good ball, good take. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Locadia. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pepe. Pepe! Kessier. And they win it back again. Looking to break at pace. Aim forwards. It's a quick ball upfield. Bazor gets it away. Leandro Bacuna shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Doué forwards and with intent. Bacuna. Locadia. Leandro Bacuna. Single getting this one clear. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Kessié clears it away. And that's a throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Baku. Here's a shot! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Rishedli Bazor. That's really well manoeuvred. Boga. Gesson. Oh, that's nice. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bacuna, gently done. Locadia. He's got away. Played back in. Now it's Locadia. Bacuna played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bacuna. And the ball's come loose. In he goes again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's hoisted clear. And it's Bacuna. And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards. Gesson. Boga. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. And it's played forward. Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Fofana. Doué, oh, good looking ball. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. impressions so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Kessié, played with finesse. Guesson, hoisted in. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Only partially clear. Kessié. Oh, they could be... And again! He's done very well to get to that.
Wahi is offering a right smile there.
Cleared away. He is just caressing the ball. Keeper's dealt with that.
Ivory Coast really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's in plenty of space here. Singo is fouled. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pepe. Lobbed in behind. Delivered in. That's the keeper's ball. Kessié forwards and with intent. Boga. Guesson. Oh, that's neat. Boga. Kessié, gently done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Up towards the front line. Aim forwards. Well, played right into his path. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Guesson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
pushed on forwards. Boga. And a chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Leandro Bacuna. And it's played forward. Doué. Doué, nicely aimed pass. Guessol! It's off target and by quite a way. Bazorg forwards and with intent. Single. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bazorg, gently done. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, what can they make of this?
Ivory Coast really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Boga. Chance here to counter. Kessié. Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Ndika shifted upfield. Pepe. Pepe, gently done. Tries to get it clear. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Two changes being made right now. And that has been cleared. And it's Fofana. And that was very necessary. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! Gets it away.
Ivory Coast really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Boga.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Locadia. Great defending, strong and determined. Boga. Out to the left it goes. Pepe! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Bazor. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pepe, aim forwards. Tries to cross.
Ivory Coast really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Boga, spread out to the left. Ivory Coast have to get it into the box and quickly. Boga, over to the left, produces a cross. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ndika does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bakuna. It is now or never. Time is against them. Bakuna. It's a great big chance! Pepe gets it clear. Boga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bazor. Bazor played over towards the opposite flank. That's been drilled forward. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. They are right into last chance territory. Bafana.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No foul, says the referee. And it's played forward, and he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's going to go a long way. Bakuna. Locadia. He's shooting! Ndika getting this one clear. Oh, it's been flattened there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you.